Hi, my name's Lou Adler. Let me just ask you a question. What would your life be like if all of your candidates were well prepared for the interview? They understood what questions to ask, they understood how to answer questions. Imagine what it would be like, and they even understood at the end how to ask for the job and ask great questions that get your clients excited about your candidates. Well, we put together a 15-minute podcast to send to your candidates. I'd like to give you an example of what that's like. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you how you can use this podcast to help you make more placements. Now I want to get into what I call the universal answer to any question. And I call it the SAFW 2-minute response. SAFW stands for say a few words. And what that really means is first make an opening statement. Just one or two sentences that say obviously some logical response to whatever the manager or the interviewer asks you. Then amplify that statement with another sentence or two. That's probably, going to be 15, 30 seconds in total. Now, the real thing is a few examples. No matter what the opening statement is and what the amplification is, it's the example that's proof. So if you believe you've got strong team skills, make an opening statement that says you've got strong team skills. Then maybe make some general statement is throughout my career, team skills have helped me through some tough times. Let me give you an example of what I mean. The example is the proof. And then describe a specific example where team skills really were a core part of your skill set. Then wrap it up in a nice ending, put a wrapper around the answer, give it back to the manager. So based on what I've just described, I really feel team skills have gotten me through some tough situations. Is that what you were looking for? That's what I call a good SAFW answer. The key here is examples. Examples. When I mean examples is you got to provide details, real specific details. In July 2003, I was assigned a certain project. Here was the challenge we faced when I took on that project. Over the next 4 months, this is what we did. We improved operating performance of this facility by such and such and such and such. During that time, I had 3 people on my team. My supervisor was John Jones. Whatever it is, details are very important. Now, you only got, from a real practical standpoint, a minute to describe this example. But the key is you want to really make the person you're talking to truly understand it. Describe a specific project or task when you're doing this. Now, be careful. You cannot mislead anybody because we train recruiters to get you and interviewers to ask questions to validate what you're saying. So if you're misleading someone, this will not work. You got to have the truth and you got to give examples of the truth. Now, 2 minutes is really the key here. And what we found some interviewers talk way too long. So if you're eloquent, articulate, and you go on and on and on, you're going to bore the interviewer to death. More than 3 minutes, it's a kiss of death because you really aren't aware of how to conduct yourself in a social situation. You'll become across as boring. And if you talk less than 30 seconds, it's too short an answer. Managers don't want to work that hard asking you lots of questions. They want to get into a dialogue with you. And what we talk about, the SAFW response, is a very logical way to communicate. If you remember your 9th grade grammar class, that's how you write a paragraph. Make an opening statement, amplify it, provide an example, then wrap it up. You do that in the interview and you're going to ace every interview you do. That's the universal answer to any question that you're asked. This is just a sample of our 15-minute candidate prep module. I'd like you to imagine your candidates fully prepared to go to an interview. They ask the right questions, they answer the questions properly, they understand real job needs, they come across as savvy, insightful, high-quality performers. And one key obvious benefit is you won't have to prep them. There's a pretty significant value proposition. At one level, you're going to be making more placements. A secondary benefit is your candidates are going to start recognizing you as a person to be, and they're going to start referring their best people to you. An even bigger benefit is your clients will start saying, wow, you're starting to send in good candidates. And you'll probably get more search assignments. All you need to do is to have the value of this candidate prep module is attend Recruiter Bootcamp online training. The best way to find more information about that is just go to adlerconcepts.com, go to the training session or the resource section, and I think you'll find all the details you need.